field. First move, computer 1. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 1, mana charge. Computer 2, draw card. Mana charge. Computer 1.
Round 2, gonna start the same way that they always do. I'm gonna bank up some mana.
Computer
6
2,
is the magic number usually.
card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Oh, we're going with 4 this time.
Summon.
How come Part Mode Gatekeeper? I believe that's what kicked us off last time. And once again, its effect is not going to take hold, which is one of its targets when it's on water. They gain +1 attack.
Mana release.
That's not going to happen here.
Summon.
Bewitching Elf Hunter. This is a bit of deja vu of the last game.
Attack.
I'm pretty sure this exact scenario happened just on the bottom of the field and reversed. And just like that, the Huntresses didn't kill their target, so they pulled them one space closer towards
Mana
them.
charge.
Those guys are no longer stood on fire, so they lose the 2 health benefit and die.
Computer 2, draw
Literally a carbon copy of how last week's game
Mana
went.
charge. Mana release. Summon.
This is different. How comes Illusion Prioress? Magic creature hits for 2. She's gonna take great offense at those Huntresses killing her ally. 2 damage for you. No counter. On the plus side, because they've summoned on opposite sides of the board, you've got 4 spaces open for summoning onto now.
Mana release. Summon.
Patmol Gatekeeper. Again, +1 attack if the target is on water.
Attack.
And she absolutely is, so he's now hitting for 2.
Take this.
Not enough to kill her, she still remains on 3.
Computer 2, draw
She's
card.
quite a tanky gal.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Comes Elven Soul Hunter. This one is one of the few cards I always get wrong, so I'm going to read it correctly. Anyway, she's attacking the Artresses. Huntresses even, not Artresses. And she kills them. If Elven Soul Hunter is destroyed on a non-wood field, take any 1 creature from your graveyard with 3 or less summoning cost that is not an Elven Soul Hunter and is not ultra rare, and shuffle it back into your library. So she gets to bring back wood creatures, effectively.
Draw card.
Now comes a Queen's Courier, which means you draw 2 cards, and then you discard 2 cards.
Graveyard.
And the 2 it chose to discard are Summon a Mesmer's Errand and... is that Illusion Regeneration? We don't want spells here. Who wants spells?
Unlocked.
Apparently not Computer 1. Other than that, Queen's Courier doesn't really do anything, it just sits there.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
I'm sorry, who are you? A Barrager?
Attack.
It is a Barrager. This guy, I believe, attacks twice. There's once, and there's Zane.
Mana charge.
And down goes the Queen's Courier as a result of it. Did get asked once,
Draw card.
why make it attack twice when you could just give it 2 damage? Well, if you were to buff its damage and say it was now hitting for 2, then because it hits twice, it would then deal 4 damage. 2 with the first attack, 2 with the second, so very good if you can buff it with permanent damage.
Attack.
Now come some shock troopers. They're gonna try and get rid of this prioress. She still won't die. Although she is on 1 health and 2 creatures are facing her, so don't expect it to last very long.
Computer 1. Draw card.
It 2 passes on its turn and gives its computer... It 2 passes on its turn and give its computer 1.
Summon.
Perhaps saving up for something a bit stronger. Computer 1 capitalizes and brings out Rage Flame Spitters.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana
7
release.
mana. 3 cost.
Summon.
Witching Elf Huntress. This should be enough to finish off these shock troopers. Yes, once again, she's going to deal 1 damage. She hasn't killed a target, so they get pulled towards them. They're no longer on wood, so they lose the 2 health bonus.
Check.
Oh!
Computer 1.
That did not trigger. Interesting. Oh, of course, they're not wood creatures. They're fire creatures. Oh my god, my brain. It's dead. Oh well. Ah, I'm a dumbass. These gatekeepers have been reactivated. They're going to take out the prioress. And they're also going to take out the shock troopers. Thank God for that. Someone killed them.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
My brain at times, I swear to God. Don't know why I thought that they were wood creatures. Oh well.
Mana release.
They're dead, that's all that matters. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Retcon that. How come Skeleton Archer?
Attack.
They're going to take care of this Elven Soul Hunter. And her ability will now trigger. If it can be fulfilled, that is.
Mana charge. Graveyard to library.
Means that you bring back a something cost 3 or less creature.
Library.
Ooh, we brought back a
Shuffle.
the Flame Guard recruits. Sorry, the Atmel Gatekeepers.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Okay,
Mana
that
charge.
could be interesting. Not the greatest card to
Mana
bring back, but
release.
okay.
Summon.
Here comes Caster.
Attack.
He can attack at melee and at range, and he takes out the archers. I like including him and
Mana charge.
Pollux in all of the set 3 decks that I do. Just nice to have one Biolith that's melee
1.
and ranged, and the other one that is magic. Just
Mana
helps
charge.
get rid of things a bit later into the game. Gives you some options. This, on the other hand, is an awful option if you have to face it. It's a very hard-hitting
Attack.
bar steward. As these girls are going to find out, he's hitting for 8. Slap. Yeah, you're dead. He just executes anything. While he's on a Biolith field, Biolith Sentry's attack is equal to 2, plus the number of cards in your hand. The more cards you have in your hand, the more powerful he is. As long as he's on Biolith, of course. He is
Mana release.
terrifying.
Summon.
He also can attack and defend in all directions with no blind spot. Ooh, I don't like fighting him in any possible respect. Out comes Cloudrunner's shipmate. Each time it's rotated, draw a card. That's it. Does have another part which is related to Siam Traitor of the Seas, but he's not in this deck, so we don't have to worry about that. More cards in your hand, more powerful the bot.
Mana release.
Everyone's on good health now, apart from the Spitters. Out comes the Flailmonger. 2 fields in front of Flailmonger
Attack.
have an increased summoning cost on them of 2. Smacks the shipmates. Doesn't need to kill them. Because that. Computer 1's in check. Computer 2 needs to kill. Definite will have to go after the Spitters with this one.
Summon.
Only 1 health, so he's not willing to spend too much on it. Out comes Partmole Gatekeeper.
Attack.
This is going to have very painful consequences. Gatekeeper's going to hit 2 targets for 1 damage each. That kills the Spitters. They're out of it, and 1 damage to the big robot. The big robot does not like to be touched. And deploys execution tactics. Have 8 damage. Rip Bozo. Moral of the story:
Mana charge.
don't attack the fucking robot. If you're thinking of attacking the robot, don't.
Computer 1.
Not going to get you anywhere.
Draw card.
Advantage still with Computer 1.
Mana charge. Computer 2.
Ah, passes that advantage. Doesn't summon anything.
Mana charge.
Transfers over to Computer 2.
Mana release.
Who absolutely takes advantage and will put itself into check. Comes Dwarf Miner. This one I get wrong as well. Each time a field adjacent to the miner is field quake, you gain a mana. If it attacks while adjacent to an allied dwarf creature, the target's field is field quaked, and the target creature cannot counterattack. There's only one other dwarf in the deck, and that is a Stonewind Veteran.
Draw card.
Don't expect that to happen very often. Check for Computer 2, Computer 1 needs to kill.
Mana charge.
Needs to do at least 3 damage.
Attack.
Going to activate its gatekeepers. Going to gain +1 attack because 1 target is on water. And it deals 2 damage to its ally in the centre. The robot won't like that, but there's nothing it can do about it.
Attack.
Shipmates aren't dead, they're reduced to 1. So the Flailmonger's going to have to finish it off. Down it goes. Did manage to kill it. Not summoned anything yet.
Mana charge.
I would personally summon into that corner just to block it in. Yes.
Summon.
Comes an Elven Soul Hunter. He's gonna just remain as a 1 health, I believe.
Attack.
He's gonna ping Caster.
Go.
He's not in melee range, so he won't counterattack. Oh, he will. Ah, he does. My bad. He will counter you. So, she's just thrown her life away.
Mana charge. Graveyard to library.
Which means that her ability triggers, so something's coming back from the grave.
Library.
Flame Spitters, I would have preferred anything other than them, but they're shuffled back into the library. We're back where we were. Advantage with Computer 2 if it
Mana
summons.
charge. Mana release.
And it does, and it also has the benefit of being able to take out the big scary bot in the middle. Flowermonger will do it.
Attack.
Gonna cleave everything in the centre row. Down goes the robot. Thank you to the gatekeepers for weakening it.
Mana charge.
That's very sad. He was hitting for 9 and 10 damage. Oh well.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Check for Check for computer 2.
Mana release.
Computer 1 needs to kill. My word,
Summon.
my brain today. Like any other day, it's just mush. Out comes a slumber trap, so we get to see what computer 2 has in its hand. It's got Pollux, Architect. It has Illusion Degeneration, and Ninja Fate Enhancer, Silverzax Cleansing, and a Goalie Altus. 4 spells, and 2 Bioliths. Ooh, and not the greatest Bioliths for the situation, but Pollux will be handy if you need to use him. He is Magic Creature, and he does hit for 2, so he's going to help you out. Slumber Traps will hit Caster, who can't counter because he only hits in front of him.
Computer 2. Draw card.
But more importantly,
Mana charge.
you didn't kill anything.
Mana release.
So Computer 2 is just summoning for the win.
Summon.
And out comes Pollux. You did have to pay 2 extra on the summoning cost for Pollux because he's been summoned in front of the Flowermonger. But more than enough mana to do it and still have change. There. And just for ultimate humiliation, is going to take out your gatekeepers.
Mana charge.
Another firm win for Computer 2. 2 and 0.
Computer 2 wins.